inside beautiful souls. This is the giver, antevasin, who wants to help you and be helped by you in return. Last time, I delivered the wisdom about the present moment. With the magic spell that helps you focus on right now, in the present moment, your view of the journey of life will become more interesting. Moreover, the depths of how you view yourself will deepen as well. You can face and handle your emotions more precisely. Today, let's discover how to be yourself. Being honest about your emotions doesn't mean expressing what you feel as it is, like a child. Rather, it means you would be able to see clearly inside yourself what the feeling is and where it has come from. Particularly, how you would be able to deal with fear among all other feelings makes a difference in the depths of the experience or impressions that you will have in the journey of life. I would like to deliver wisdom for living the life as a real protagonist, being your true self. In the beginning, to awaken the universe and soul, I didn't learn about myself only by reading books or meditating in my room all day long. Of course, a true master changes their world from inside their room, but I am just a humble child of the universe then and now. So, I needed to keep creating situations on purpose so that I could face myself in them. For example, following 21 days of practice for a certain goal, listing things I want to forgive and let go, singing a song and giving a speech in the street, and telling my family members, I love you. The reason why these projects were interesting was that I could discover new Ms. who I had never met before. In each project, some parts were a piece of cake, while others felt beyond my power to do. The projects were sincere fields, in which I learned how to apply what I had studied to my real-life journey. I was able to find various versions of myself, and from there, I was able to introspect, develop, forgive or let go. We all are living life with our own castles inside of us. Each one of us is a lord of a castle. The castle which you are building up inside not only represents your beliefs, values, and personality, but also becomes a shelter for your past wounds, traumas, and criterions. The inner region of the castle is called a comfort zone. Unfortunately, most people tend to settle for their reality, focusing on making the castle gate and rampart higher and thicker. Only few people enjoy the living life, constantly widening their castle and territory. However, the true taste of life exists out there, beyond the castle. In fact, turning a new territory outside into your dominion is a piece of cake. It is always possible, if you have a strong will to make growth happen. You could give a loud speech in the middle of the street, or convey a message of love and apology to people with whom you have become estranged from at any given minute. Actions like these would cause your castle to widen. But the problem is that experiences for growth are decaying in the innermost part of the castle, under the close watch of a powerful guard called fear. This guard leads one's soul to become older and sicker. Enjoying what you love and what you are used to become your competitiveness and value, but these will cause you to keep building the walls around your castle up higher and higher. If you rest on your laurels after gaining a new territory, that would cause the main gate of castle to latch again. The reason why taking a step outside of the comfort zone feels difficult is fear, which is made possible by your ego, manipulating you into shrinking away more than you think. Fear always makes you hold yourself back when you are leaving your comfort zone. However, fear, as a matter of fact, is just one of emotions you can choose. Don't forget that when you face something you want to avoid, it has been attracted by you for your growth. It is urgently needed and prioritized for your soul. And remember, the same kind of situation will keep happening to you, changing its form and reinforcing its power of influence until you finally learn your lesson. What you want to avoid is something from the universe, like a gift for your soul's maturity. You are able to get rid of fear by being yourself. It seems that some people mistake being yourself as a confident attitude and wisdom by putting up their egos. Being yourself is the complete opposite of it. Being yourself means existing as a whole soul, based on ego death, deeply grounded roots, and a fully open heart. Being right here in the present moment by yourself, as a center of the universe, without being seized or shaken by anything else. Anxiety and worry are just illusions to the wise. However, if you keep putting power and significance on these illusions, feeding them your weaknesses, the specters will end up increasing in their size and will take you as their next prey. Let's try an easier way. If you are still confused with the difference between soul and ego, and which voice is your true self. Deep inside you, there's a warrior who always protects you. Why don't you consider being yourself as calling up this inner warrior? A warrior who is mighty as well as peaceful at the same time. When you face the true root of your fears and get back your power, the imaginary monsters in your mind will vanish. Where there is empty space, something else always comes to fill it. It is also one of the laws of the universe. Your mind will be filled with the courage, confidence, and passion of the peaceful warrior. Whenever you feel fear, hold the warrior's hands tightly. And be the peaceful warrior, not a worrier. There is a saying, naked we come into the world, and naked we leave it. That might be interpreted as the vanity of life. But on the soul level, you could find something invaluable from coming empty and returning empty. In most cases, one soul comes and goes, taking a physical tool, called the body, to use for their growth and maturity. What's important is what you must do during this journey. Unless a soul is a newborn soul that has just started its journey for the first time, it doesn't come empty-handed. It starts its physical experience, its life journey, with unfinished previous homework. It also never returns empty-handed, and it must not. The same way you get wonderful pictures only after traveling. The only thing you can leave to your soul is experiences from this physical world, only after living. What your soul gets is experiences, lessons, wisdoms, and unfinished assignments on its journey back. Therefore, you must provide as much of a variety of new experiences as possible, and make growth from them, using your physical body. Please remember to feed your mind and tiny ego, as hiding in your safety zone is never self-care or self-love. Today, I have delivered wisdom about being yourself. Let's wrap it up once more. By breathing in the present moment, you can focus on your emotions and see them clearly. How to deal with fear makes a difference in the depths of the taste of life. We all are living our lives, building up a castle inside ourselves, and it is called a comfort zone. The true taste of life exists out of your castle. The reason why taking a step outside of the safety zone feels difficult is the fear and panic made by your ego, the master of manipulation. Fear is just one of the emotions you can choose. You can get rid of fear by being yourself. Being yourself is not an arrogant attitude, putting one's ego up. Being yourself means existing as a whole soul, based on ego death, deeply grounded roots, and a fully open heart. Being yourself is calling your peaceful warrior up, and being one. One thing you can leave to your soul is experiences throughout this physical journey. You must provide as many new experiences as you possibly can, and make growth from them, using your physical body in this physical world. Experience is the true meaning of coming and going empty-handed. Experience is the true value of life and duty. If you are complacent with a weak mindset, you of all men, prevent your soul from growing and maturing. Being an unknown trifling lord of countryside, or being a legendary hero conquering his territory in succession. It is all your choice. Life is to cultivate yourself. Everything in the universe is eliminated when it stops growing. There is no exception on a soul. I will be back soon with another beautiful piece of wisdom. This was the giver, antevasin. My soul honors your soul. Thank you.